Heaven's California.
Hey guys. I'm gonna do a reaction with her for, she doesn't want to, she's being forced against her will. But you know what? Alexis likes horror stories, and I never did.
I already saw this one.
What? You did?
Huh?
I didn't watch this yet. Okay, well, she already watched this one, but I did not, so. True horrifying dog sitting night at my parents' house. Ow.
It was the day before Valentine's Day in 2010. My mom and dad had asked me to dog sit our family German Shepherd at the house I grew up in Philadelphia, while they took their first them-only vacation, since my brother or myself had been born. The plan was for them to be gone for 8 days. But the night in question, which is the third night after they had left, was reason enough for them to come home early.
What?
I was sleeping on the couch in the living room, as my old bedroom was now a storage room for my dad's stuff. At around 3 or 4 a.m., an explosively loud bang woke me up from a dead sleep.
You already knew it, you're just like,
and my dog started going crazy.
oh shit, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna run.
I assumed it was his barking that had woken me up. So despite being scared, my first thought was to sit up on the couch and to call him over to reassure him that everything was fine and he could go back to sleep.
Yeah, everything's not fine.
But just before I was going to sit up to do that, I heard a woman scream, "No, Dad, no," in absolute terror, followed by another incredibly loud bang.
Yeah, I call the cops.
Immediately after, I felt tiny wood splinters fall into my eye from the wall the couch was against.
What?
As they trickled down onto my face.
Oh shit, someone got shot upstairs.
That second bang turned out to be the sound of my neighbor shooting and killing his daughter.
Oh my god.
Those wood shavings that had gotten into my eye, they were from where the impact of either her body or the bullet, or even both, hit the wall directly on the other side of where I was sleeping.
Shit.
It had splintered some of the brick between our houses and
shit.
caused my living room wall to push in a few millimeters.
Wow.
My head would have been pretty damn close to this spot had I actually sat up after the first bang to reassure my dog.
Oh shit.
Given that the bullet didn't actually come through the wall, I would have been fine even if I had sat up. But knowing what I know now, I'm glad I laid there for the extra second. Naturally, I called 911. I made sure my front and back doors and all the windows were locked.
No curtains.
Within 3 minutes, the next bangs I was hearing were those of the police kicking the guy's door down and screaming for him to get on the ground.
Oh, what the hell? That's like a
I sat at my window and watched them walk him out in cuffs and put him in a cruiser. It wasn't until the cops in the one cruiser had driven away with him in the back that I finally opened my door to talk to the other cops that were still on the scene. I told them what I'd heard and gave them a statement. A week later, I was subpoenaed to testify against him in court because it was claiming that the whole thing was an accident.
He's like 70.
However, I heard his daughter screaming before he fired the second round. No way that was accidental. Testifying against him was terrifying because if he got off,
God, that's what I'm always worried
he
about.
was my parents' neighbor and I knew he wasn't above murder. Thankfully, the DA made sure he didn't get off. He's 70 years old now and has another 20 plus years of jail time.
Told you.
With no possibility of parole.
Dude, I already knew that.
You know what? Well, I was right, okay? Okay, what you think of seeing that for the second time?
Not surprised.
Okay. Okay. Oh! Anyway, as I was saying, I was so rudely interrupted. Yeah, that's why I'll be so nervous to go to court anytime, because I feel like if the killer sees me and knows who I am, then they're gonna be like, okay, that's the bitch I'm gonna go after now. I don't know about you, but I've always thought that, so I'd be like, yeah, I'm never gonna go to court. Like, I remember in a law trip for class, we went to class, and then some guy was kind of like looking at us, like the guy that was like in the box or whatever. And I looked mad, and I'm kind of like, what? I didn't do shit. I didn't do anything. I was sitting with Lucy, and I'm just like, I didn't do shit, so. Yeah, okay, that's it. Okay, say bye. Okay, bye guys. Like, comment, subscribe, I better do that.